Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we're comparing two of the most powerful digital audio workstations in the game, Ableton Live and FL Studio. Before we get started, I want to be completely transparent. I don't actually own the full version of Ableton Live. I've been using the 30-day trial, so think of this as a comparison between my first-time experience with Ableton and my long-time use of FL Studio. Let's start with FL Studio. It has a unique layout. Everything is its own window. The channel rack, mixer, playlist. They're all floating. If you don't keep things organized using FL's tools like color coding or grouping, it gets messy fast. But the upside is that it's super fast and creative, especially when using the channel rack to build beats and loops. You can sketch a full idea before ever touching the timeline. Now, switching to Ableton Live, it feels much more structured. The entire interface stays within one window. It's clean and efficient, and once you learn where everything lives, it becomes very intuitive. One thing that stands out is Session View, which is perfect for live performance. You can launch loops, samples, and tracks on the fly without being tied to the timeline. That's something FL Studio just doesn't offer at the same level. As for sounds and stock content, FL Studio's built-in library is decent, but it shines more with its native plugins. Tools like Harmor, Citrus, Flex, and especially Patcher give you tons of creative freedom. You can build complex chains and unique instruments without needing third-party plugins. Ableton, on the other hand, offers a huge amount of content, especially if you get the Suite version. We're talking 76 gigs of instruments, effects, and sounds. If you want a complete library ready to go out of the box, Ableton delivers. Now the piano roll is where FL really shines. It's fast, intuitive, and loaded with features like arpeggiation, slicing, and strumming. Everything just works quickly. Ableton's piano roll used to be behind, but Live 12 made big improvements. It's smoother, more responsive, and even lets you create drums and melodies almost as quickly as FL now. There are also a few standout features worth mentioning. FL Studio recently added stem separation, letting you break down samples into vocals, drums, and more. Ableton has freeze and unfreeze, which helps manage CPU usage while keeping everything editable. And with the push controller, Ableton now supports MPE, letting you control expression with pressure and movement. Let's talk pricing. Ableton has 3 versions: Intro at $99, Standard at $439, and Suite at $749. FL Studio also offers 4 tiers: Fruity at $99, Producer at $179, Signature at $199, and Platinum at $299, $269, and all plugins at $449. FL's demo lets you try everything, but you can't reopen saved projects unless you buy. So, which one should you pick? If you want speed, a creative workflow, and powerful built-in tools for beatmaking, FL Studio is the way to go. If you're into live performance, structure, and a rich sound library, Ableton might be your match. They're both incredible platforms. It really comes down to your style. Let me know in the comments which one you prefer and why. If this helped, give it a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on more content. Thanks for watching, and have an amazing day.